Hello and welcome to our program. ISO 9000 is a series of standards developed and published by the International Organization for Standardization. These define, establish, and maintain a quality management system for any organization. These standards provide a quality management system to organizations that want to ensure that their products and services consistently meet customers' requirements and that quality is continually improved. The ISO 9001 standard provides requirements that organizations wishing to implement a process-based approach to quality management systems must fulfill. For further information about ISO 9001, please contact the ISO Consultation Division, the VA's source for guidance and education about the ISO 9001 standard. Contact icd@va.gov. In this module, we'll be focusing on the required procedure, control of non-conforming product. First, what do we mean by non-conforming product? An easy way to describe non-conforming product is to think about a physical product where one or more characteristics of the product fails or deviates from a specific customer requirement. It's important to note at the outset that these are physical products, not services. And remember, it's not about preventing non-conforming product from occurring. Medications and chemicals will always expire. An organization cannot prevent these incidences from happening. What an organization can do is identify and control these products to ensure they are removed from the stream of patient care and properly addressed. It's crucial that employees know who to contact when a product is suspect or discovered to be non-conforming. According to the ISO 9001 standard, an organization must ensure that products that do not meet product customer requirements are identified and controlled to prevent unintended use or delivery. An organization's documented procedure for control of non-conforming product must include a procedure to define controls and related responsibilities and authorities for dealing with non-conforming products. In addition, control of non-conforming product requires that the organization take one or more of the following actions. Eliminate the detected non-conformity. Fix it. Authorize the product's use, release, or acceptance under concession by a relevant authority. Obtain permission to use it. Prevent its original intended use. Discard or return it. Follow recall procedures if product is already in use. Recall it. And finally, corrected non-conformances have to be verified to ensure they conform to customer or regulatory requirements. Records needed for non-conformances include a description of the non-conformity, any actions taken, or written permissions to use the product. Now, what do we mean by suspect? If we don't know for certain that a product is good, it's considered suspect. Products like blood, tissue, medications, food, and chemicals are great examples of items that can become non-conforming. Each of these products can expire or become unsafe for patient care. Let's talk about how to identify and control suspect products so we don't end up using them in the hospital or work areas. Let's use sterile water as an example. These bottles, once opened, are good for only 24 hours. When a nurse opens a bottle of sterile water, she or he must note the date that the bottle was opened. This allows the nursing staff to easily identify a bottle of sterile water that has been opened for longer than 24 hours and not okay to use. Let's say a nurse is getting ready to clean a patient's tracheotomy with sterile water.
Good morning, Mr. Moore. How you feeling today? Good? Okay. Well, I'm going to clean out your trach this morning and make sure I get all the secretions, okay? All right.
She notices the date on the bottle is smeared and cannot be read, thus making it impossible to know when the bottle expires. A hospital with an ISO 9001 culture will look at the sterile water bottle as suspect, because it can't determine for certain if it is safe to use for a patient. Let's continue our scenario with the nurse placing the bottle off to the side until it can be disposed of properly. After a long shift, the nurse forgot about the suspect bottle of sterile water, and it remained where she left it. After she went off duty, a second nurse caring for the patient notices the bottle of sterile water placed off to the side and inspects it. The second nurse sees that the date is unreadable and thus suspect for use. A hospital with a process in place to control non-conforming or suspected non-conforming product would have that product clearly marked as non-conforming and/or disposed of so that it is taken out of the stream of patient care. Employees must be well versed in identifying and controlling non-conforming products. It's everyone's responsibility. Now, here's an interesting twist. There will be times when a non-conforming product will actually be used, once the proper authority signs off on its use. Here's an example. In sterile processing, we have sterile cases packed with a specific set of instruments for an operating room procedure. At times, some of the surgical instruments will be missing from the case, making this a non-conforming product. After alerting the operating room staff about the missing instruments, the operating room staff can determine whether or not to use the instrument set, despite the missing items. In summary, if an organization does not have a defined process to control non-conforming product, and non-conforming products are not properly identified or controlled, the product will stay in the stream of patient care. By setting up a non-conforming product procedure in an organization, we have the potential to greatly increase patient safety and internal customer satisfaction as well. The ICD has a bevy of tools that can help enhance your organization's quality management system and control of non-conforming products. Contact us for resources and learning tools for control of non-conforming product available on our website and the ICD iPortal.